Does Diamondhead, Mississippi actually have a beach or not? Stay tuned, let's find out. Hey, I'm Bryan David, broker-owner of Expect Realty, and today I'm going to tell you everything that I know about Diamondhead, Mississippi, and whether they actually have a beach or not. Diamondhead has a lot to offer. However, unfortunately, one thing they do not have is a beach. But don't worry, they're within a short 10-minute drive of beaches in Bay St. Louis and Pass Christian. And we do get tropical storms here and the occasional hurricane, and Diamondhead's location is actually an advantage because it's mostly located north of Interstate I-10. Diamondhead also has some of the highest elevation on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. There are still flood hazard zones within Diamondhead, but a lot of the area is high and dry. It's located about 50 miles to the east of New Orleans and about 90 miles to the west of Mobile, Alabama. And it's about a 30 to 40 minute drive over to Biloxi or Ocean Springs. A lot of people ask me, how did Diamondhead, Mississippi get its name? Well, back in the early 1970s, there was a company called the Diamondhead Corporation, and they bought up the land in the area, and what they aimed to do was to create a Hawaiian-themed resort community. And because the area had much higher elevation than the rest of the Mississippi Gulf Coast, they took the name from a volcanic cone in the Hawaiian Islands called, well, Diamondhead. As Diamondhead continued to grow, sometime in the 1990s, the Diamondhead Property Owners Association was formed to help manage the area and take care of some of the basic services. In 2012, it was actually incorporated as a city, and it's managed by a city manager. There's only a handful of cities in the state of Mississippi that have a city manager, and 5 of those are actually here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, with Diamondhead being one of them. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, how big is Diamondhead, Mississippi? Well, area-wise, it covers about 12.5 square miles. Population as of 2021 was pushing 10,000 people. Diamondhead really doesn't have any major employers of its own. However, it's in close proximity to several. To the east, in the Delisle community, which is North Pass Christian, is Kilmore, which used to be DuPont, and most exciting, about 20 miles to the west, is the Stennis Space Center. All sorts of things going on out there. And then, of course, it's a short commute to any of the coastal towns. Bay St. Louis and Waveland each have a casino, Hollywood and a Silver Slipper casinos. And going east from Bay St. Louis is Pass Christian, Lone Beach, the second largest city in Mississippi, Gulfport, and Biloxi, all within short commute of Diamondhead. And there are a lot of people that live in Diamondhead that commute into southeast Louisiana, to include the New Orleans area. When it comes to amenities, Diamondhead has a lot to offer. They have 2 18-hole golf courses and a country club, and there's cart paths all over the place. So getting to and from the country club to get started and around the golf, not that hard. Other amenities include multiple swimming pools, ball fields, and tennis courts. Now, if you're into fishing, Diamondhead is situated just to the north of the Bay of Bay St. Louis, as well as just to the east of the Jordan River. And it's not too far of a boat ride to get out to the Gulf or to get over into Louisiana waters. So if you love to fish, it is a fisherman's paradise. Diamondhead also has its own marina just to the south of Interstate 10. It used to be called a yacht club. I don't really see that language anywhere anymore. They just refer to it as a marina, and it's maintained by the country club and the Property Owners Association. One of the things that's very unique to Diamondhead, at least here in the Mississippi Gulf Coast, is they have their own private airfield, and off of that airfield are several taxiways that go between rows of houses. Many of these homes have private hangars right in their yard. So if you own a plane or you've thought about purchasing a small plane, this area may be just what you've been looking for. And when it comes to schools, which is very important to obviously a lot of people, Diamondhead doesn't actually have its own school system. They actually use Hancock County schools, which are located just to the west of Diamondhead. According to the website publicschoolreview.com, and I'll leave a link in the description below, they rank the Hancock County School District a 9 out of 10 and put it in the top 20% of schools in the state of Mississippi. So another question I get quite often is, how much are the HOA fees in Diamondhead? Well, the Homeowners Association, or the Diamondhead Property Owners Association, has had a fee of $56 a month for quite some time. However, if you'd like to have full use of all of the amenities that Diamondhead has to offer, there are other fees involved. So I encourage you to reach out directly to the Homeowners Association and get the current and most up-to-date fee schedule. And the townhomes and condominiums that are located in Diamondhead absolutely have additional fees involved with them as well. So when it comes to housing, Diamondhead has a lot to offer to everyone. From small, affordable cottages that are under 1,000 square feet, all the way up to waterfront estates that are approaching the $1 million price point. Housing in Diamondhead has appreciated quite significantly over the past several years. Back in 2017, the average price was about $160,000. And as of this video, the average price is about $260,000. One of the things I really love about Diamondhead are the rolling hills throughout, and that they never actually clear cut the whole development, as you see so many developers doing these days. There's a lot of mature landscaping, lush foliage, and lots of trees. I really love that about Diamondhead, and there's all sorts of architecture throughout. There are many beautiful waterfront properties in Diamondhead. However, a word of caution that some properties lie in what's called a special flood hazard zone, and these properties, if you have a loan, will require that you have flood insurance. And even if you don't have a loan, it is very, very good advice to have flood insurance on these homes. Many of them did flood during Hurricane Katrina. And if you're a golfer with two 18-hole courses, there are a lot of Fairway View homes in Diamondhead. And homes have been being built here since the 1970s, so there's a lot of older homes. However, there's new construction going on now. So you have everything from 50-year-old homes to new modern-day homes. And a lot of those older homes have been renovated. And the ones that haven't, well, there are great opportunities to purchase a home with great bones and character and renovate it, either yourself, putting some sweat equity into it, or hiring a contractor and just doing a full-blown renovation on the home. When it comes to shopping, entertainment, and restaurants, Diamondhead doesn't have a lot to offer, but the restaurants that are there are very good. The Camp House down at the marina is excellent, and the views from the deck are fantastic. The Red Zone has a fantastic burger and a lot of beers and things on tap. It's a great place to hang out. And Dan's Po' Boys, definitely worth trying out as well. As far as shopping, there is a Rouse's supermarket, but if you want to do any major shopping, you're going to need to go to Gulfport or to a Slidell. And while Diamondhead may be limited on its entertainment options, it is just a short drive to everything that the Mississippi Gulf Coast has to offer. From Bay St. Louis to Ocean Springs, there are all sorts of events and festivals going on all throughout the year. There's indoor activity and outdoor activity, concerts, casinos, great restaurants, and the downtown areas of Gulfport, Biloxi, Bay St. Louis, Ocean Springs, Long Beach are great. Lots of restaurants and pubs, very walkable, not too large, small town feel, but very festive most nights throughout the year. So in conclusion, Diamondhead, once a small resort community, has become a city, but it still has that small community feel to it. Lots of amenities, lots of things going on in and around the Diamondhead area. Easy commute to most anything on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, as well as southeast Louisiana and New Orleans. So if you've been thinking about a place to call home that has golf and fishing and lots of things like that, Diamondhead may be the place for you. I'm Bryan David, broker owner of Expect Realty. If you have any questions at all about Diamondhead or curious about relocating, if there's anything that I didn't address in the video, you can leave a comment below. Please ask questions. I'll answer all of them. Or if you need additional information, give me a call, shoot me an email. And there's also a guide link in the description below, a relocation guide that I put together for the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Check that out as well. And of course, if you're in the market to buy or sell or even invest in Diamondhead, we'd love to help you out. Well, that's it for this video. There are other videos on our channel for Biloxi and Gulfport and some of the other areas, and we have more videos coming in the near future for Bay St. Louis and other towns along the Mississippi Gulf Coast. So we'd appreciate it if you gave us a like, and please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the new stuff that we have coming.